Hi everybody, it's Kathy. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Kathy with Kathy's WW Journey. Welcome, and welcome back. Today I am bringing you a vegetable lasagna. The points are pretty good. It will serve 4 or it will serve 6. It depends on how many points you choose to use. Okay? And we are going to do this in an Instapot. I will also give you, and it comes out beautifully, but I will also give you the oven version, okay? And at first, I'm going to tell you everything that you need for this. This is for your Instapot. It's a springform pan. And this one is I want to make sure I got the right measurements, a 6x2 springform, because it's nice and deep. Or you can do the 7. It'll fit in your Instapot, okay? Alrighty. And of course, you're going to need your Instapot. It's, okay, no brainer. Or your oven. All right. You're going to need the oven-ready lasagna noodles. You're going to need a baby spinach. And the sauce, I use my own. That's the 0-point sauce that I make. And hopefully all y'all have that recipe. If not, let me know. I'm pretty sure I already put one up. But if I didn't, just let me know and I'll redo it or whatever. A little salt and pepper, guys. You're going to need ricotta cheese. And I just made with part skim milk. It's a little lighter. You need mozzarella, shredded mozzarella cheese. I do the 2%. I don't like the fat-free one. It does not melt properly for me. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. I'll take the points a hit on a better cheese. Also, I had some of this already grated up Parmesan cheese. I like to grate my own, but I had this and I got to use it up. So, okay. You're going to need Italian seasoning, whatever kind you have. Garlic powder. 1 egg. Nutmeg. Any Italian person knows, all right, when you make any kind of a lasagna, I don't care if it's vegetable, it can be the white, completely white, because like if you don't want to use the red sauce, you can so use, what is it, the white, I think it's like garlic parmesan, already ready-made, and it's pretty low point. They have a low-fat version. You just have to adjust your points, put it in your recipe builder, and, mess around with it. It's not going to up the points that much. But every Italian knows you got to put a little nutmeg in. That's a secret, long-time secret. If you're making raviolis, whatever, you put that little nutmeg in there and it's bam, there it is. Okay, so we are going to get started here. I'm going to put you down here so you can see what I'm up to. The very first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in 1 cup of our ricotta cheese. Okay, you're going to put 1 egg to that. And I usually I'll put it in a little dish just so I don't get any shells in there, just in case. You just never know. This is Kathy we're talking about here. Sometimes it's in there, so I want to be safe. Okay, so you're going to put that in there. You're also going to put in, it's like 2 ounces of your Parmesan. It equals up to a 1/2 cup of your Parmesan cheese. Just throw that in there. Okay. You're going to put 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. 1/4 black pepper. Okay. And then you're going to put 1/2 of a teaspoon of your Italian seasoning. You're also going to put a half a teaspoon of your garlic powder. And you're going to put in an 1/8 of a teaspoon of your nutmeg. Makes all the difference in the world, guys. Seriously. Okay, you know what? As always, I forgot one thing. 1 packet of sugar substitute. Whatever substitute you use, I use equal. You only got 1 packet in there, guys. That's it. Okay. So now you're going to stir this up. This is your cheese mixture. So we're just going to stir this up until everything is combined in there really nicely. Hope I'm not making too much of a mess. Smells good. Just saying. Okay. And that is that. Now, I am going to bring you, oh no, I'm not going to bring you back. We're going to just go ahead and get this party started. Okay. So, that's done. Let me kill some of this stuff here. Let's get some of this stuff out of our way, shall we? All right, because we're done with that. We're done with all this. Let's push that over. Okay, guys. So you're going to take your little springform pan. I did tell you, you need a full cup of your shredded mozzarella, by the way, and I just got that in a little cup. Okay, then I have my little spinach. I've been eating a lot of spinach lately. I don't know why, but my body needs that, the vitamins, I guess. That's all right with me. I love spinach. Okay, so now what we're going to do is this. Just going to open up our noodles. I estimate this is going to take, I don't know how many, 3, 4, should take about 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now, of course, you know that's not going to fit, all right? So what you're going to do is you're just going to break that to kind of fit. And it doesn't have to be pretty. It's all good. Okay, as you can see how I'm doing in the bottom there. And then I'm just going to put the pieces around just to fill in where it is. Okay. Really, it doesn't matter. Once it's cooked and everything, nah, you're never going to know. Okay? Just do the best you can there. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's all going to stick together. Believe me. Believe me. Okay. So that's that. You're going to put half of this ricotta cheese on top. And you're just going to spread that around. See, guys, just spread around. Okay. So now, the next thing you're going to do, you're going to have a handful of your spinach, and in your hands, you're just going to rip this up a little bit. You don't have to chop it up, just rip it with your hands. It's just as good, guys. You don't need to chop her up. I'm all about that simple, easy peasy. It's just about a handful. You're just going to cover that. Just so there's a nice little, get a couple more here. Okay, so that's that layer. Next, you're going to put your sauce in. I've got one here that I didn't quite finish, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on. And this sauce is just the one that I make. It's 0 points for it, guys. Now, if you use a jar sauce, you're going to have to adjust your points. You know, this stuff is just as easy. Put it in your, I make it by the batch, the whole batch, and I get quite a bit of servings out of it. And I freeze it, and it freezes beautifully, guys. So don't be afraid of that sauce. I mean, we use this on pizza, everything. You just want to put a little layer of the sauce and kind of squish it around there. Okay, so now what you're going to do, you're going to take a little, just a little bit of this mozzarella and just push it around just a little bit. Okay, so now we are going to put more of the noodle on, okay? I'm trying to think if there's a little, here's what it is. Doesn't matter, really doesn't. Believe me, guys. Trust me. Trust me, trust me. Okay, there. Okay, so we got that. Now, you're going to put the rest of the cheese is your next layer. So you got the noodles. Now you're putting the rest of your cheese in here. Mixture. Ricotta cheese. Okay. You're just going to spread that just like you did before. Going to spread it around. Make sure your noodles are nice and covered. Okay, bam, that's done. Okay, and your next thing is, of course, your spinach. And you're just going to rip it up just like you did before. I like the traditional lasagna, but I love vegetable lasagna, seriously. And I mean, you could even add, like, if you wanted, I mean, you're going to make this your own recipe. I tell you guys this all the time. You don't have to follow mine. I mean, if there's something you don't like in there, don't put it in there. Seriously. Just follow the basic thing that I show you, and you're going to be all straight. You're going to be fine. Okay? This is just a really nice little dish. And I mean, even for 2 people, this is nice because, hey, leftovers is fantastic in this. Okay? It's better the next day. Okay, so you got your little spinach. So now what we're going to put in there is your sauce. You're going to top it with the sauce just like we did the other one. And just like all your Weight Watcher people out there, just if you want this to turn into the meat one, you do it the same way. I mean, seriously. This is so versatile. I mean, you can do whatever, however your family enjoys it. Okay, we've got that on there. So what's next? A little bit of mozzarella. Okay, So, and then your next one is going to be your top. Now I'm trying to take note of how many of these I'm really using here. So, that way, that way. I'm trying to do this a little neater for the top because it just so it looks good. You know. All right, we're gonna, nope, ain't gonna do it that way. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go this way. No big deal. It's gonna be okay. There it is. Okay. Doesn't look that pretty, but trust me, it's gonna be good. And I only use 4 in a partial. Okay. Well, let me put this underneath here. Okay. So now you're gonna top sauce. I'm just gonna use up the rest of this. Okay. And then you're going to finish the top with the rest of your mozzarella cheese. Okay. And then, let me get these put away here because I didn't use them all, which is a good thing. Okay, let me just jot down here. I used the noodles, about 4 noodles. Okay. Okay, so now what's next? Make sure you put like a little paper towel underneath there. Some of that's going to seep out of the bottom of your pan, okay? Just so you don't make a mess like I'm making on my counter. Okay, there we go. Now what you're going to need is this. You need your aluminum foil. All right, you're going to put this bad boy right on there. See, it's got a little drippy, so you want to make sure. That's just from the sauce. No big deal. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to bring it up. Because you got to seal this really nicely because you're going to steam it in your pressure cooker. So I'm going to wrap this a couple times, guys, because I want a good seal on it. Okay. And just kind of squish it around, make sure you got a nice little seal. Okay, so now I'm going to pause you and I'll bring you right back. I'm going to get my Instapot set up and I'm going to show you how to set that up. Hang on. Okay, and we are back. And I have my Instapot out here. Now what you're going to need, I have the rack that came with it. Come on there. The rack, this was just an extra rack because I had bought extra accessories to my Instapot. So I'm just putting that down there. And then this is the one that came with my Instapot, which is nice because you're going to need that to pull your lasagna out. So, and it fits right in there nicely. Let me turn you a little bit so you can kind of see. See, it fits in there nicely. So what you're going to do now, 1.5 cups of water in the bottom, guys. Okay. And then we are going to put this right down in there. Just like a soul. Just like that. Perfect. Easy squeezy. Well, I got to plug in my Instapot, you think? You think? Here I am. It dung at me, so it's there. So now we are going to close her up. Make sure it's on seal. And I'm going to do the manual. And it's going to go, let me see, 24 minutes. Okay, 24 minutes. And it's going to beep at me a minute, and it's going to go ahead and start its thing. It takes a few minutes to get up to pressure. I am going to bring you on. All right, now it's telling me it took it. So I will bring you back after the 24 minutes. Actually, we're going to let it natural release, but I'm going to bring you back to do that. Okay. And then I will also give you oven instructions as well. Okay. It's real easy. Okay, guys, but seriously, if you got an Instapot, try it in the Instapot. I am finding many, many things to put in my Instapot. I love my Instapot as much as I love my air fryer. And I still love my oven. I still love my smoker outside. Anyway, all right, guys. I will bring you back when this is ready to rock and roll. All right, guys, hang on. Okay, I'm going to bring you back. I want to give you the oven instructions. I'll also link all that information down below as always with my recipe. All right, in the oven, you do exactly the same way as I showed you. You're going to preheat the oven for 375, and you're going to cover your lasagna dish, and I would put a pan underneath it just because of the little leakage of little spaghetti sauce or whatever. Cover it with foil, just the top of it. Bake for about 25 minutes. Bring it out, remove the foil, throw it back in for another 5 minutes to brown it nicely. Then you're going to bring it out, let it rest 15 minutes. Now, lasagna to me, I always like to make it a day ahead. And it's like this dinner we're having tomorrow night. But I like to make it a day ahead, and then I'll bring it out and I will reheat it. And it's just, that way the flavor is all the way through it all night. It's just fantastic. But it's also fantastic if you don't do that. Okay, so to reheat it, once you've had it in your refrigerator all night, bring it out, 350 oven for about an hour. All right, and then you're still going to let it set for about 15 minutes, and then you're going to serve it. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the points on this, guys. When you see that, you can slice it to serve 4. It depends how many points you have to that you can have, and it's your choice. All right, if you serve, just cut it 4 ways. It is 8 points with a nice little salad on the side or vegetables, you know, bam, you got it. Or even like we'll take like the chicken sausage or the Italian turkey sausage, you know, and you just have to count those points, but have that on the side if you want a little meat with it. But usually we'll just add, put vegetables or a salad on the side. Or maybe a little 2-ingredient dough garlic stick or something. Okay. 8 points if you serve 4. Now, if you want to cut it into 6, okay, it's 4 points. You know, it just depends how you want to play with your points. You know, usually when I know I'm having this, I'm going to save 8 points for my dinner. So I'm just going to watch what I eat, you know, for snacks and yada yada for breakfast, lunch. Just don't skip any meals, guys. That's not really. It's not a good thing. Plus, if you eat like your breakfast, your lunch, and a little snack, you know, an apple, whatever, it keeps your metabolism going. So I would not say to, and drink plenty of water. That's huge. I haven't done that. That's why I had a gain. Ha! Plus, I ate too much, whatever. But we had some fantastic meals, I will say. But I can't keep doing that because I will never get the challenge. Okay, I'll never try to meet the challenge with Sandy by 2020. And I'm going to try. All right, we've got about 12 more minutes of this to steam. And so I'm going to bring you back as soon as that's done because it takes a while for, because we are going to do a natural release, which is just you leave it alone. It's going to release on its own. And as soon as that little red thing goes down, you're safe to open her up and she's done. Now, when this gets down to that point, all right, I got 11 minutes. When that's done, you're going to get your oven going, preheat your oven to about 450 degrees, okay? Because when this is all done, you're going to unwrap it. It's going in the oven just to get that nice brown top because you're not going to get a brown top in there, okay? And you got to have that little brown, your cheesy, melty brown, yummy, yummy. Okay. All right, guys. So I will be back when this is about ready for that. All right. See you in a bit. All right, guys, I'm back. The pressure cooker just went too low. Okay. I don't know if you can see. No, you're not going to be able to see that. Let me turn you around a little bit. You still can't see it. But anyway, it just beeped at me until it told me that it's done with the 20-some minute or the 24 minutes that we had. And you can see, put you down, the little knob right here is up. That means there's still pressure in the pot. You don't touch it, okay? We're doing a natural release, so it's just you leave it alone. All right, I'm not sure how long that's going to take. It's going to take a little bit. So now you want to turn your oven on 450 because it's going there. And I just have a pan to put my lasagna on here so it doesn't drip all over my oven and make a nice big mess for me to clean up. Just saying. I just put parchment paper, so yeah. Okay, I will be back and give you an update. It's probably going to take, it's going to take probably another 20 minutes of pressure to go down. Hang on. I know a lot of people say, you know, you have to wait for the pressure to come up on the pressure cooker, yada, yada. But the food is so good in there. I mean, it's good. You don't have to worry about it. You can walk around and do whatever else you're going to do. You know, I can fold clothes. I can go do this or that while it's working. Right now I can't because I got to keep coming back to make sure my camera doesn't shut off. But, yeah. Okay, guys. I'll be back in a few. Okay, guys, we're back. It took about 14 minutes for the pressure to all come out. And I'm going to bring it down. I always turn that just to make sure. But this top is not going to open unless all that pressure is gone. So let's go ahead and bring that out. Okay. I'm going to unplug this. Now your oven should be already preheated. Now I want you to be careful. This is going to be hot. Grab your little racks. Bring it up. Okay. And I'm just going to set it right here. I should have put a towel underneath it, but I did not. Let me turn you guys around so you can see what I'm doing. There. Whoa, where are you going, guys? Okay. So it's going to be hot, so be careful. Just start to unwrap it. Now see what I mean? It's got to brown up. But it is completely done, guys. Okay, so now we're just going to take it and put it on our parchment paper. Just like that. We're going to throw it in the oven. It's going to go in the oven for about, what do I say? 2 to 3 minutes just for it to get brown. So I'm going to bring it back when I pull it out. Okay, guys, I just brought it out of the oven. It's all nice and brown. I'm going to bring this up so you can see it. Look how nice that is, guys. Oh, yeah. All right. And like I said, for the points, you cut this in 4 servings. Okay, it's going to be 8 points. And if you want to serve 6, you want to cut that in half, just cut them in 6 for 4 points. And that's what I got for you guys. You are going to let that set just like that for at least 15 minutes. And then you're going to unspring it. And then it's ready to serve at that time. This one I'm going to put in the fridge, and I'm going to have this tomorrow because I just like all those flavors to really get in there. But I hope that everybody enjoys this recipe. Give it a try, whether it's in the Instapot or the oven. But gotta try the Instapot, man. It's really cool. And it does our food so nice. I mean, really it does. So with all that, I hope you've enjoyed